Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, it's been a hot minute since I sat down and recorded a video. There aren't any excuses. I do this every single time I upload. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'll try better. It doesn't happen. I am so busy at the minute, it's ridiculous. So I thought I better start off by sitting down and telling you guys what's been going on, because since the last time I made a video, a lot has changed. So first things first, I quit my job. I don't know if I mentioned in previous videos what I was actually doing work-wise for like the last 4 or 5 years, but I was working for a funeral planning company and just doing bits of makeup on the side, stuff like that. Obviously, I have my lashes that you can see in the background here, Iconic Lashes Manchester. I've mentioned that in a different video. So that was always like a little side gig while I was working at my part-time job, in between sort of juggling my little boy's childcare, part-time job, lashes. It was all a bit mental. So we'll rewind to December last year, and we basically got pulled in at work for a meeting to let us know that they were making redundancies in the company. So, I mean, it happens everywhere. It happens all over. It's not the first time it's happened to me. And we were basically, they were whittling down our team and making it really small. So we were all sort of vying for our jobs, having to fight against each other to keep our jobs. So obviously at the time, I already knew I didn't really want to be there, to be honest. Didn't want to work in funeral planning for the next 4 or 5 years and just be sort of happy with that, because I wasn't happy. I absolutely hated it. So I took voluntary redundancy. It was the plan in my head when I left in December that I was going to focus on Iconic Lashes Manchester, start growing my brand, blah, 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 doing all that. So I took voluntary redundancy and left. And sort of as we moved through December, I started realising that actually I kind of wanted to do a bit of makeup, wanted to do a bit of this, wanted to obviously keep doing my lashes and just totally jump into something different. So that's basically what I did. So in January, I started taking makeup clients. Bear in mind as well, I am not qualified in makeup. I've never had any sort of teaching in regards to makeup. I literally just make it up as I go and practice, I suppose. There was never any sort of formal qualifications or anything like that. Not anything that I'd ever done before. So like I say, started taking clients in January of 2019, and it sort of like gradually built from there. So I got myself set up. I'm downstairs at the moment in my lounge because I didn't want to be taking clients upstairs because that's just kind of weird to me. So I brought my makeup table downstairs, all my brushes, all my makeup gear. There's like a huge set of drawers over here that are full of makeup. Luckily my lounge is quite big, so I've got enough space and stuff to do that. So first clients, as I say, started coming in January, and it started off pretty slow. I was using Facebook, Instagram, that sort of stuff to advertise, and I was doing like a reduced rate. So I started off, I think I was only charging 20 quid. It was 20 quid plus lashes and 15 quid without lashes for a full face makeup. Because to be fair, I had, like I say, I had no qualifications, so I didn't really know what I was doing. I'm just making it up as I go along. And then that just sort of started kind of snowballing. So I got, say, 5 appointments in the first month, and then 10, and then 15, and it's literally just gradually built from there for January. So it's July obviously now, and I'm absolutely snowed under, which is great. But like I say, it came from nowhere. It was kind of a spur of the moment decision. It wasn't pre-planned or anything. It kind of fell into my lap and I just rolled with it, and thank God it's worked out really well so far. So I was doing makeup, I want to say, for about 3 or 4 months, and that was it. Just makeup, focusing on my lashes, obviously looking after Lucas. And then I was like, I'm dying to do something different. I was gonna go to do the VTCT at P. Louise Academy in Manchester, because it's not that far from where I live. It probably takes about half an hour to get there. So I was like, right, I'm going to focus on this. I'm going to start doing makeup. I'm going to get qualified, and I'm going to start going there to do my actual qualification. And as it sort of progressed, we got like closer and closer to the start date. And I'd just done a course for individual eyelash extensions. That's also something that I'm doing at the moment. So I'm doing classic eyelash extensions and hybrid eyelash extensions. So like I say, it got closer and closer to the time that I was supposed to be starting going to college at the P. Louise Academy, and my bookings were getting busier and busier and busier. In the back of my mind, I was thinking, I don't want to be working from home forever. Like, touch wood, I'm really lucky with the space that I've got. There's plenty of room here to do people's makeup, have people sort of sit in my lounge while I'm doing, you know, if they're waiting. I don't know if you guys can hear that noise in the background. This is like the first sunny day that we've had for about a week. It's literally been pissing it down the entire week. And someone's cutting the grass or cutting a tree down. It's just sod's law, isn't it? That as soon as I sit down, someone starts doing that. Yeah, so it got closer and closer to me going to the academy. And in the end, I decided it wasn't for me. Obviously, because I've just qualified in lashes. Are they serious? because I've just qualified in lashes, that's what I wanted to put all my focus into. So I decided not to go to the academy and do the qualification. Maybe next year when things have calmed down, it might be something that I'll look into again. I honestly don't know. At the moment, that's what I'm doing, lashes and makeup. And like I say, it has been really, really good. About 2 months ago, I started looking for a studio space to rent because, like I say, I've got this little corner of a lounge, which is perfect. Don't get me wrong, like it's fine. And it works well for me. Obviously, I can work in the evenings when Lucas is in bed, or I can work in the mornings when he's at nursery. So it's not restricting at all. But space-wise, it is quite restricting. And think of the amount of people that I have coming in and out. I've got people that I don't know coming in and out of my house. And it's just not really the best situation. So by absolute chance, about 2 weeks ago, I was contacted on Facebook from a company who have a building in the little village that I live in Handforth. And they were basically saying, we've got rooms above our premises to rent. So if you're looking for a room to rent, we've got some, come in and have a look. For some bizarre reason, Facebook didn't notify me that I had this message, so I didn't get it until like a week later. By the time I read it and replied and arranged to go in and actually see these rooms, the bigger one of the two had already been taken, which again is just sod's law. So I went in to meet them and they were super lovely. They have like a little room at the back of it. It's an upstairs, it's got its own entrance and it's a little room at the back of the building and it's perfect for me. So I am going to be opening my very own makeup and lash room, if you like, I'm hoping that the launch date is going to be the 1st of September. Still need to speak to the owners of the building to find out if I can get in a little bit earlier and start decorating and stuff like that, because obviously there's loads to do. I'm really, really excited. So there isn't much, to be fair, again, fingers crossed. At the moment, there isn't much competition where I live. It is quite small knit. Everybody knows each other. Everybody knows friends of, do you know what I mean? My friends know this person's cousins, aunties, cousins, friends, goats. So everybody is kind of like interlinked somehow. So it's really great. Facebook obviously has been amazing for me, especially in the local area because I know so many people. That is kind of what's been going on. I mean, 7 months like sort of broken down into like a 5-minute snapshot, but that's kind of how it is. But I'm super excited. I'm practicing lashes constantly at the moment. I don't know if any of you guys have started doing lashes recently and struggle, or if you find it super easy, but when I went to do my qualification, I was super excited, couldn't wait to do it. Did it, qualified, all was good, and then I didn't actually start taking clients or models for maybe about 4 to 6 weeks after I'd qualified, because I was absolutely terrified. I bought myself one of those plastic heads on Amazon with like a training kit. I would literally sit at the dining table for hours every morning, every evening, practicing on the plastic head and just trying to speed up, trying to get used to isolating lashes and things like that. And if any of you guys obviously do lashes already, then you know that everyone's lashes are different and it can be an absolute nightmare. But at the moment, I am absolutely snowed under with lashes. And if I'm not doing lashes and I'm not doing makeup appointments, then I'm taking model sort of appointments so that I can get people in so that I can try different styles and things like that on them. So yeah, things have been kind of mental. So like I say, I'm due to move into the studio first week of September, which again, I'm really, really excited about. I've already started thinking about decor and things like that, because with it being lashes and makeup, I want it to be super, super glam. My lounge at the moment, as you can sort of see in the background, is very much, it's grey. Grey and white is sort of the theme of my living room. So I kind of had to fit my makeup into something that would fit into that sort of colour scheme. So when I move into the new room, I am going to be going with copper, like a copper sort of theme accent in the room. And literally, this was a glass that I had in my cupboard, an actual drinking glass. And I bought a kind of spray paint on Amazon because I realised all the stuff at home is silver, grey, white, that kind of thing. I want the same, but instead of silver accents, I want it to be copper when I move into my new room. So this was just literally a drinking glass, and I just sprayed it with a copper spray. And then I bought some flowers yesterday from the range. They were about I think it was £2, and I got 2 little bunches of them, so £4, and a glass that I already had, which is fab. And then I have sprayed all of my actual makeup pots copper with the same spray paint. We were raiding car boot sales and things like that a few months ago, just because I just love to collect crap. And I picked up one huge mirror. One of them was actually given to me by one of my friends. So I've sprayed them copper, so I'm super excited. So I'm thinking grey, white, blush pink and copper is going to be the theme for my new beauty room. I don't know when the last time I went there was. I think it was last week or the week before. So I've got all the measurements. I know exactly what I'm doing. I've literally drawn out the floor plan. I know what furniture I need to buy. I just need to obviously finalise a date for getting in there. So next time I actually go see it, I will take the camera with me and actually film the room, because I did take some photos, but my photo skills are absolutely crap. So they weren't the best, and it makes the room look a lot smaller than it is. But there's going to be plenty of room in there for me. There's going to be enough room to have my lash bed out permanently, because at the moment what I have to do is fold it away, put it away after every appointment, because I can't have it permanently up in the lounge, because obviously Lucas is playing, or it just looks stupid as well. So that will be up permanently, which I'm well excited about. And then there's obviously enough space to have a little makeup set up, probably very, very similar to what I've got here, but like I say, just slightly different colour scheme. Yeah, all is new. If anybody had literally told me that, say November last year, before I decided that I was actually going to take redundancy, if anybody had told me that I would be no longer working at Avalon, which was the company that I worked at previously, and that I would be starting my own business, doing something that I'm not even qualified in, building my own client base, and then opening a makeup and lash room within the first 7 or 8 months, I would have been like, whatever. But yeah, things are crazy. So like I say, I'm going to take you guys along on the journey of getting this room set up. I am going to try super hard to get back into the actual habit of sitting down and filming. There'll be like moving vlogs, there'll be decorating vlogs. I'm super excited for that. Also got a review video that I need to sit down and film. A company sent me some products that I'm actually really excited about. So I'm gonna sit down in the next couple of days and get another video filmed for you guys. So hopefully you guys like this update video. Like I say, I'm sorry that I'm so sorry that it's been so long since I've sat down and filmed. I think when you are sort of in a routine of sitting down and filming, it's dead easy. When you get out of it or you're focusing on other things, like my focus has been trying to improve on my lashes, trying to nail, you know, my makeup appointments and get better and better and better each time that I do them. So I also think, to be fair, now that I'm thinking about it, to actually have like a video diary of where you started from and where you go into is always a good idea. So if you guys haven't already followed me on Instagram, my Instagram for my new account, because it's still the old account that I used to have, but I've just changed it now, so it's a business account for my makeup and lash business. So it's Iconic Faces Winslow, and we have a Facebook page as well, so at Iconic Faces Winslow again. So hopefully, like I say, you guys like this video. If you do and you're excited to see more updates, then give me a thumbs up on this video, hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next one.